Hello, everyone, and welcome to the presentation on enhancing academic research integrity and ethics in healthcare and academia. My name is Ishan Agarwal, and I, along with my partner and the group member Mayank Matia will be presenting our presentation on artificial intelligence, how it plays an important role in elevating ethical research practices in healthcare and academic environments. So, first of all, I'll begin with an introduction and would be discussing three unique case studies showing real world examples. First of all, an AI ethics researcher in a healthcare startup, a graduate student writing a thesis, and a peer graduate student reviewer at a medical journal. So, and I will also introduce some like future trends and responsible AI use and key takeaways in this presentation. So, like nowadays, artificial intelligence is more than just a technological tool. It is a collaborator in shaping the future of research, and it takes including patient safety and public trust. Using AI responsibly is crucial. AI tools like ChatGPT, Notion AI, Elicit, and Turnitin offer powerful ways to manage and workloads, improves research quality, and support academic integrity. But their power must be guided by ethical principles like clarity, originality, and responsibility. So now moving on to my first use case, which is Dr. Elena Green, an ethics researcher leading a project at a healthcare startup. Her goal is to investigate the ethical research risks of her AI in clinical environments. During her phase one, she starts using a chat GPT to explore questions like what are the major ethical risks of AI in patient diagnostics. Chat GPT responds with synthesized literature, giving her a solid foundation for her review. In phase 2, she turns to Notion AI to categorize findings under themes like algorithm biases, patient's privacy, and regulatory challenges, making the data more manageable and collaborative. Phase 3 is she uses both Notion AI and ChatGPT to draft her paper. These tools assist with clarity, structure, and flow, turning complex ethical arguments into readable sections. Now, she uses Turnitin for checking originality, and legal experts ensure compliance with standards like HIPAA. Finally, in phase 5, the team finalizes the paper with feedback and submits to a peer reviewed journal. How does it impact? This streamlined collaborative process enhanced research quality while upholding rigorous ethical standards. Now, moving on to my case two, which is Maya, a master's student writing a thesis on AI in mental health diagnostics. Her process also begins with using ChatGPT, where she brainstorms various research questions and explores ethical angles like patient consent and algorithmic emotion recognition. Then, the next step she uses is Elixir to extract over 50 peer reviewed papers, which automatically clusters into relevant themes, helping her spot patterns. Then, she uses ChatGPT for opposing views and develop stronger, well rounded arguments. Now, she uses Zotero. She automates citations and Turnitin helps in finding any plagiarism concerns. Now she finally turns to Notion, where professors and peers offer feedback. And now moving on to my case three, which is R. Dr. Samuel Lee, a peer reviewer for an international medical ethics journal. He begins by uploading manuscripts to turn it into verify originality and then uses ChatGPT to summarize complex sections, access ethical clarity, and check methodological soundness. For example, he might ask, does this methodology meet ethical standards for human trials? And with the use of Grammarly and Hemingway editor, he refines his feedback, ensuring comments are clear, constructive, and professionally written. Now, moving on to, as I have shown you my use cases, now I will tell you that how enhancing integrity through AI boosts their research. Like it is useful arguments around ultra materialism or deontology. Turnitin verifies originality. Zotero ensures citation accuracy. Notion AI fosters transparent collaboration with feedback tracking. Now, moving on to that how it can be best used in academic. like disclosing AI usage in the methodology section, fact checking AI generated content, never over relying AI tool, not a replacement for critical thinking. Now, moving on to my future.
AI assisted academic research. So now let us talk about the future, and I find this part really exciting as one of the biggest trend I see is explainable AI, as where the AI tools doesn't just give an answer, they show us how they got there. They are going to be the game changer in the healthcare research where accountability is everything. Another trend in AI is that some AI tools are becoming too advanced that they are now generating original ideas. So, which means that fewer errors, more relevant information, and better support for the researchers in specific fields. So, AI is our assistant and it's already happening in the training environments. And I think these trends are not just helpful, they are also necessary for creating a fairer, more inclusive academic world. So now I would begin with the case studies and tell you how these uh, case studies rely on the on GPT and all the things. So to wrap the things up, I want to share just a brief case study that really drives our home the impact of how AI is used. First, Dr. Aisha Rahman, who used the AI tool responsibly for the literature review on diagnostic ethics, her team used ChatGPT and Zot Zero, and the final paper was accurate, ethical, and well received. On the other side, the JAG, a student misused ChatGPT by copying unverified content without checking the sources, which was flagged by the Turnitin and he faced disciplinary action. Another was Dr. Noor Bakshi, who used ChatGPT to evaluate they, whether they could understand a try content, showed how AI can support ethical communications. So we can say what I learned from these stories is that the difference between the success and the failure with AI comes down to one thing: how responsibly we use it. So at the end, I would say that AI is a changing academic research. It is helpful for us with the better thinking deeper and collaborate more effectively. But at the end of the day, it is our responsibility to use these tools wisely. Whether we are a student or a research or a reviewer, we should use AI we should support our work and not replace our thinking. So I would thank to all the person who have listened me, and I hope this presentation has given us a clear understanding of how AI tools can help us to maintain integrity while making academic research smarter, faster, and more ethical. Thank you. Prompt of how the people use AI and directly paste it on the screen and how much the AI detection it shows. Like I type in it how what are the pros of AI. Like I copied the text and put it here and check for AI content. And now it's showing that it's 80% AI generated text. So